Hi there, and I'm back with the next edition of Talk the Talk. And in the last edition, we spoke about the need for variations. Specifically, we spoke last time about variations of volume, and this time we are going to be speaking about another kind of variation. But stop. Tell me, what is the variation I did not use when I spoke all the while, which I'm using right now? The pause. Pause is a very important variation when you are communicating. The reason why a pause is important is because a pause gives the person who's listening to you the opportunity to absorb and process whatever you are saying. If you continue to deliver rat tat 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 like a machine gun, where is the time for processing? And his senses are completely occupied by the process of trying to understand what you're saying. And then the senses get overloaded, and if they get overloaded, the person completely switches off. So you should take pauses. Pauses are typically taken in the beginning when you start and address an audience so that you get a chance of assessing them, trying to find out how you are going to pitch the speech and to where. Pauses are typically taken between points when you are making 2 or 3 separate points. After every point, pause so that the transition is smooth and people understand that you've ended one line of thought and they get prepared to understand the second line of thought. There is one place where a pause is taken, which is very important, but people don't take it, which is a pause to be taken when there is applause from amongst the audience. When people clap, most speakers continue to speak. They do not stop. They do not acknowledge. A, it is very rude. Second, most of what you are saying gets lost in the process of the clapping that's going on, or the cheering, or even the hooting. In either case, you should take a pause, stop, and start all over again. Specifically, you should also not hurry off from a speech after saying thank you. You should say thank you. You should look at the audience, pause, and then move on. Now, what does a pause show about your communication abilities, about your personality? A pause, A, shows that you are confident. Now, a person who's continuing to deliver something even in a one-to-one conversation, it will always indicate to you nervousness, lack of control over the content, lack of control over the state of mind at that particular moment of time. A person who does not take pauses is not confident. You will always find a novice speaking before an audience, shooting off the speech as soon as he or she starts. And the spirit is, let me get the hell over with it. A pause indicates mastery over the topic. A pause indicates confidence in your abilities to deliver. Similarly, a person who takes too long a pause is also showing lack of confidence. Because too long a pause means he's probably run out of matter, run out of content to speak on, run out of confidence. And therefore, he's taking a pause in order to think or in order to rework all these things. That is also damaging. So remember, always pause. Happy speaking.